What's up, Cowboys Nation? If you thought this offseason was going to be quiet, think again. Because just moments ago, the Dallas Cowboys shocked the NFL world by officially signing Tyler Boyd, the dynamic wide receiver who's been lighting it up for years, to a jaw-dropping $300 million contract. Yes, you heard that right. $300 million. This isn't a drill. This isn't a rumor. This is real. And Jerry Jones himself confirmed it in an exclusive press conference just minutes ago. The Cowboys are sending a loud and clear message. They're all in, ready to compete for the Super Bowl, and they're willing to invest heavily in their offense to get there. For anyone wondering if the Cowboys would stick to a conservative approach this offseason, well, this signing blows that idea out of the water. So, let's break down everything you need to know about this monumental deal, what it means for Tyler Boyd, Dak Prescott, and the entire Cowboys offense moving forward, and how this contract stacks up in the NFL's landscape. First off, who is Tyler Boyd? For those who might not be super familiar with him, Boyd was drafted back in 2016 by the Cincinnati Bengals and quickly made a name for himself as one of the most reliable and talented wide receivers in the league. Over his 6 seasons with Cincinnati, Boyd has consistently put up impressive numbers, showcasing not only his ability to catch the football, but to create yards after the catch, make defenders miss, and be a go-to guy in clutch moments. His career totals boast over 5,000 receiving yards, multiple seasons with more than 70 receptions, and a career-high 91 catches in 2018. What stands out about Boyd is not just his production, but his versatility and football IQ. He's equally comfortable lining up on the outside or inside the slot, and he runs routes with surgical precision, which perfectly suits the Cowboys' offensive scheme under coordinator Garrett. Now, the $300 million contract, that's a headline in itself. To put this in perspective, Tyler Boyd is now one of the highest paid wide receivers in NFL history, right up there with stars like Davante Adams, Tyreek Hill, and Justin Jefferson. The deal reportedly spans 5 years, averaging an eye-popping $60 million per year, with a significant portion of that guaranteed, which shows the Cowboys' serious confidence in Boyd's health, talent, and long-term contribution. Jerry Jones made it clear during his announcement that this contract isn't just about locking up a great player. It's about sending a message to the rest of the league that Dallas is ready to compete at the highest level and build a championship caliber offense around Dak Prescott. And it makes sense. The Cowboys have been searching for a true draw debut R1 to complement CeeDee Lamb and give Dak another elite target to spread the field. Boyd fits that role perfectly. Speaking of Dak Prescott, this signing is an absolute game changer for him. Last season, we saw glimpses of what Prescott can do when surrounded by the right weapons, but the Cowboys' wide receiver group lacked depth and consistency at times. Amari Cooper's trade to Cleveland and Michael Gallup's injury struggles left Dak scrambling for reliable options outside of Lamb. Now, with Tyler Boyd added to the mix, Prescott has 2 top-tier targets to stretch the defense. This not only opens up the field for big plays, but also helps keep defenses honest, preventing them from focusing all their attention on Lamb. And that can only mean better protection and more opportunities for Prescott to showcase his skills and elevate his game. Imagine Boyd's crisp routes and ability to find soft spots in coverage paired with Lamb's speed and explosiveness. It's a lethal combination that could light up defenses week after week. And of course, signing a player of Boyd's caliber for such a massive contract isn't without its challenges. The Cowboys' salary cap situation will definitely take a hit, which means they'll need to be smart about managing contracts for other players, especially on defense. But if there's one thing Jerry Jones has proven over the years, it's that he's not afraid to take risks to build a contender. This deal is a big gamble, but one with potentially huge rewards, and given the Cowboys' roster construction and offensive weapons, it's hard to argue that Boyd won't be worth every penny if he continues producing at the level he's capable of. From a fan perspective, the excitement is off the charts. Social media has been absolutely buzzing since the announcement dropped. Cowboys Nation is exploding with reactions. Many are ecstatic, calling this the perfect fit, and praising Jerry Jones for his bold move. Others are a bit skeptical, wondering if the Cowboys might have overpaid or whether this contract could limit their flexibility in the future. But one thing's for sure, this signing has brought a fresh wave of optimism to a fan base that's been hungry for a championship. The energy around the team has shifted. The Cowboys are no longer just hopeful. They're serious contenders, and Boyd's arrival is a big part of that. When we look at how Boyd fits into the Cowboys' offensive system, it's clear that the coaching staff will find ways to maximize his strengths. Boyd's ability to run precise routes and make plays after the catch means he can be effective in a variety of situations, from short, quick passes to longer downfield routes. His versatility will also allow the Cowboys to be creative with formations, giving Dak multiple options on every play. And let's not forget about his playoff experience with the Bengals, where he showed he could perform under pressure, a valuable asset for a team with championship aspirations. It's also worth mentioning the impact this signing could have on the rest of the wide receiver room. With Boyd and Lamb locked in as the top two receivers, Michael Gallup and others will have to compete even harder for snaps, which could push everyone to elevate their game. Competition breeds excellence, and that's exactly what the Cowboys need as they build a roster capable of contending year after year. Looking ahead, the anticipation is already building for training camp, where Boyd will officially join the team, meet the coaching staff, and begin learning the playbook. Fans can expect to see plenty of chemistry building between Boyd and Prescott throughout the offseason, which will be critical for success once the regular season kicks off. And of course, there will be plenty of media coverage and interviews where Boyd will share his excitement about joining the Cowboys and his goals for the future. All in all, this signing is a bold, exciting move that has the potential to reshape the Cowboys' trajectory for the next half-decade. With Tyler Boyd now in the fold, Dallas not only gains an elite receiver, but also sends a message to the rest of the NFL. The Cowboys are serious, the Super Bowl is their goal, and they're putting the pieces in place to get there. For fans, this is the kind of news that reignites passion and hope. And with a $300 million investment in Boyd, it's clear that Jerry Jones and the Cowboys organization believe the best is yet to come. So Cowboys fans, what do you think? Is Tyler Boyd the missing piece that finally pushes the Cowboys over the edge? How do you feel about that $300 million contract? Drop your thoughts and reactions in the comments below, because I want to hear from the real fans. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the biggest signings of the offseason, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and hit that notification bell so you never miss breaking Cowboys news. This is going to be a wild season, and I'll be here bringing you every update, analysis, and reaction as it happens. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Cowboys! You liked the Cowboy football.